Hey y'all, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Andrea Carmona and this is my first YouTube video ever. Today I showed you guys how to achieve this makeup look. If you guys decide to do this makeup, please tag me. I'm gonna leave my Instagram down below in the description box, and yeah, go ahead and follow me if you guys want to, and like and subscribe and comment down any other video ideas that you guys would want me to do. I'm so excited to start uploading
that you
on YouTube. I've been wanting to do it for a while, and I finally had the time to do so. So yeah. Anyways, so let's just get into the video. Alright you guys, so I'm starting by just clipping my hair out of the way. Afterwards, I'm going to start with my eyebrows, and I use the Absolute New York Super Slim Brow Pencil in the shade Smoke. Afterwards, I'm just going to moisturize my face with the Dermalogica Active Moist. Then I'll be carving out my eyebrows with the LA Girl Concealer in the shade Creamy Beige, and I'm just using a Morphe brush. Then I'm just using my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge to blend that concealer out. Afterwards, I'm just going to use that same concealer to prime my eyelids for eyeshadow. Next, I'm going to be using my Morphe James Charles palette for my eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using that light brown shade to start, and I'm going to be applying that all over my crease. So I just tap it in, and then I use windshield wiper motions to blend it. So after that, I'm going to be going in with that darker brown color up top and just applying it with the same brush on the crease as well. And this time I do not want to blend it up as high as I did with the other one. So just want to be a little bit more precise on this one. Next, I'm going to be cutting my crease with the LA Girl Pro Concealer, this time in the shade Natural. And when you start cutting your crease, you just want to follow your natural crease and start off slow. Then I'm just going to be doing the same thing to the other eye. After that, I'm going to be going in with that champagne color in the Morphe palette and just popping it on where I cut my crease. After, I'm going to be going in with that light brown color that we used all over the crease at first, and just going to be using that to blend in that champagne color with the darker color. Then I'm just going to be using a little Q-tip to wipe down the edges of my eyeshadow to make it sharp, and then I'm going to be using this Bodyography ink pen eyeliner, and it is in the shade Black. Any liquid liner will work, even gel eyeliner, whichever one you prefer to do your wing liner. Afterwards, I'm just going to be using a Q-tip to wipe out any fallout I have under my eyes. And then I'll be going in with my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And I'm going to be applying it with the same brush that I used to apply my moisturizer. In this, I'm just going to be applying it where my pores are popping. And I really just like try to tap it in into my pores. And then I'm going to be curling my lashes to prepare them for falsies. And then I apply my falsies off camera. So afterwards, I'm going to be going in with my foundation. And I use the Matte and Poreless foundation by Maybelline in the shade 220 Natural Beige. And I just dot it all over my face. Then I'm going to blend it out using my Morphe brush. You want to use a dense brush. Those are best whenever applying, blending out your foundation. And I feel whenever I use a brush, I get a more full coverage. So I'm just going to be doing that, blending everything out, making sure everything looks flawless. And you really want to take your time blending out your foundation. It's super important to have a good base. So after I finish blending out my foundation with my brush, I'm just going to go in with my Real Techniques beauty sponge. And I'm going to be tapping it in just to make sure my foundation is blended out nicely. Then I'm going to be concealing under my eyes using my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Natural again. And I conceal under the eyes, I conceal on my chin, forehead, and bridge of my nose. And then I'm going to be using the Real Technique sponge again to just blend everything out. So I just tap it in as I'm blending. This is honestly my favorite part of my makeup. Just blending out concealer. So afterwards, I'm going to be using this Bodyography foundation palette. And I'm going to be using that second darker shade in the bottom. And I'm going to be using that to contour my face. So I'll just be applying it to the sides of my nose, to the sides of my cheeks, my forehead, my jawline, and my chin. And then I blend everything out with the same Real Techniques beauty sponge. So then after I blended that out, I'm just going to go in with my Morphe Bacon Set powder in the shade Brightening Pink. And I'm going to be using that to set my under eyes. I really love this powder to set right under my eyes. It really does brighten them up. For the rest of my face, I'm going to be using the Pretty Vulgar Translucent Setting Powder. And I applied a little bit too much. If anybody, I'm pretty sure everybody has, but if you've seen White Chicks, that reminded me of that scene. And then just setting everything, and then just dusting any excess powder off with a brush. And then I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Pressed Powder in the shade 360 Mocha. And I'm just going to be using that to bronze up my face. And I apply that everywhere where we contoured. And then I just, to bronze up my nose, I just pinch the brush and apply it to the sides of the nose. And then afterwards, I go back in with the Pretty Vulgar Translucent Setting Powder, and I use that to put it on the sides of my nose. And then I also put some on the bridge of my nose. And then I just start tapping it in. And then I also use it to cut my contour just to get a nice crisp line. After I apply the powder, I just dust it off with a big brush. Then I'm going in with my Wet n Wild blush in Fantastic Plastic Pink. And I'm just going to be applying that on the apples of my cheeks. Afterwards, I'm going to be going in with my Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara. And I'm going to be using that just to blend in my real lashes with my falsies. Going in back into the eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be using that light brown shade that we first used on the crease to apply that to my lash line. And then I'm going to be going in with the darker brown shade and applying that to my bottom lash line as well. Then going in with the same mascara just to put some mascara on my bottom lashes. Next, I'm going to be going in with this Bodyography eye pencil in the shade Virgin, and I just put that on my waterline. Next, I'm going to go in my Glow Kit Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I'm just going to be highlighting the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my eyebrow bone. Then I'm going to be setting my, I spray some setting spray on my brush, and then I highlight my cheekbones and the top of my eyebrow. And then I'm going to be lining my lips with my Morphe lip liner in Sugar Pie. Afterwards, I'm going to be going in with this second lip liner in the shade Gingerbread, and it's by RK by Kiss. And I'm just going to be lining the very bottom of my bottom lip. Just makes your lips look bigger. Then I'm going to go in with my Morphe liquid lipstick in the shade Taunt. And I'm going to use the little brush that was on the second lip liner just to blend my liquid lipstick and the lip liners together. And then I'll be setting my face with my e.l.f. setting spray. Afterwards, I'm moving on to hair, and I'm using this Garnier Fructis hair cream. It just helps me whenever I have to brush out my hair. And I was suffering. And then I'm just going to use this heat protectant spray before I straighten my hair. And I'm just going to brush it through all over my hair. Next, I'm going to be sectioning off my hair. And I'm just going to start straightening it. I grab little pieces. And I'm basically going to be doing this all over my head. It's pretty repetitive. Just section your hair, grab little pieces, and straighten it. I don't remember where my straightener is from. I've had it for such a long time. I think I bought it in the mall in one of those little kiosks. But any hair straightener that you have that you like will work. I'm just straightening that last piece, and then I did apply some hair extensions off camera, but this is me just feeling myself. Alright you guys, this is the final look. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.